Alright, KZ, here we go. So, I know I didn't leave on a Friday. After work, I didn't do it. But, I'm going to start at 90% for you. 90% is, let's go, and I think it's about 211 on my car. Oh, it's 213. Alright, so 213. So 213 miles. We're going to go. We're probably going to do a, it's probably going to be about 37 miles there. And then, yeah, you'll see. So I right now it's 41 out. I don't know what the temperature is going to be tonight, but I know it's supposed to get a little bit more frosty. I bring with my charge cable just in case. Oh, and then to extend this, I will be from Sunday to Monday. I won't charge and I'll let it sit in the garage, so we can see what happens. And then on Monday I'll drive it to work and back. This way we can simulate like how I did on Friday. Like a Friday, then I would have gone down to the lake house and stuff. So let's see how this goes. 2:13. I'm starting right now. I'm gonna get on the road. And what time is it? It's 1:21. So let's see what happens. I gotta go inside and get one more thing, and then I'm out of here. All right. As an update, I'm just gonna leave now. We already dropped down to 212. You can see how that goes, and then the battery over there on the left, we got the dotted lines, which means it's not warmed up yet. So that's going to suck a lot of juice right there to get that battery warmed up. I'm going to try and leave it at a 70, and probably with a heated seat on, maybe 1 or 2. We're going to see what happens. Now I'm going to get going. Update real fast. The battery is still cold, is warming up. We are at 37 degrees and at 196 miles. As you see there, you can see what it is. We are going, well, we're on the highway, so I'm not going to show how fast I'm going. You can probably take a guess. Temperature is now at 69. Got a little warm in here. That's about where we're at. Update when we arrive. Okay, I lied about the update when we get there. So the battery, the dotted lines have gone away. We are now, I've slowed down in speed a lot here. We have gone down to, what does that say, 186 miles. There we go. Is temperature and everything the same? Oh, it has an update as well. Oops, sorry. Driving long range mode is off. We're not gonna do that. Alright, I made a pit stop over at the girlfriend's work. This is where we're at. 211, temperature is 36, 175. We're at per the last 15 miles I did 283. Alright, I'm gonna get back going. We're gonna go to her house now. I still got a while to drive, maybe about 10 more miles, maybe. We'll see how this goes. Okay, we have made it. We did an average of for the past 15 miles. We did 268. The time is 2:36. It's 36 degrees out. I went to 70 degrees, got a little chilly, and that's where we're at right now. We're at 66%. I turned off the miles. I don't want to see that. It gives me a little bit of anxiety. So percent, I don't know. For some reason it makes me feel better. So we'll see how that goes. There we go. Alright, we're gonna go to dinner, and we're at 66%, 36 degrees. Battery is again got dotted lines, so it's gonna warm up on the way. So we're gonna see how much we lose here. And right now we're at 72, heated seat 3. I'm actually going to 2, and that's it. Update: the battery is now warmed up, dotted lines are gone, and I'm averaging about 354 for the past 15 miles. And we just got off the expressway, or the highway, whatever you want to call it. We got 13 miles left to go. I forgot to add, the battery is at 58% now. It was, when I did that last recording, at 59. We now have 12 miles to go. Alright, just got done with dinner. We're going to get AP to take me home here. Battery is cold. It is 11:28 at night. I am shivering. We have heated seats on all three. Or I guess on both of them at 3. And then we have heat at 81. The car is going to heat up soon. We're at 52% at 38 degrees outside. We've so far driven 71 miles. It's an average of 291 so far at this point. If this video is shaky, it's because I'm cold. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes tomorrow. So we're at 52 right now, and then we're gonna go home and let the car sit outside. Alright, update. The battery just got warm. The dotted lines went away. It's 11:56. Driving on the expressway or highway. I don't even know the difference between them anymore. It's 36 degrees outside. We're at 42%.
Turn right onto Belvedere Road.
The car says in 30, the car says in 6.1 miles in 13 minutes we'll be at our location at 39% left. Update, I will update back then at that when we arrive. Alright, just got to the house. We are at 39%, 36 degrees outside, 95.8 miles driven. Last 15 I did 278 miles per watt, or watt per mile, and it is 12:07. I'm in park. Right now, if we look over here, we have the temperature at 69. It's on auto, both heat seats on 1. Go back to here, let's go to this. Alright, so I have energy saving on. Energy saving does significantly less more. You know what, you can pause and read if you want. What else we got going on here? So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Oh, 39% is... man, I got no idea what it is right now. 92 miles. 92 miles. Alright, so 92 miles at 39%. At 36 degrees, let's see how it does tonight. 92 miles at 39%. It also has been raining a little bit. I don't know if you can see the water drops on the car. Maybe not. No, you can't. Let me see if I can wipe them away. Oh, you can see a little bit right there along the streak. So it's been raining a little bit. It's a little bit cold outside. So let's see how this goes tonight. Tomorrow morning we'll figure out what we're at. Alright, we're going home now. We have 34%, 37 degrees. The car sat all day. We didn't drive, cooked at home. Average for the last 15 was 278, and we have a dotted lines, which means the battery has to warm up. I did preheat this car now. I preheated it for about 25 minutes now. So we're going to see how we go, and we're going to see what we do when we get there, when we get home. Let's get going. It should be about another 37 miles probably. So we're gonna see how far that brings us down. Actually, while we're here, let's see how go home. Let's see what it says here. I want it to show exactly where we are.
Now turn right onto Blue Springs Drive.
Okay, so it says I'm gonna get home with 20%. So we're gonna. This is gonna be cutting it close here. It says, well, not close, but if I wanted to come back here, it'd be with 4%. So there we go. All right, so we've been driving now we've been driving here for 31 minutes, and we're down to 21%. My car says we will get to my house with 16% left. I knew it was lying when I first got there. Making an update now because the battery is now warmed up. Sorry for all the massive bumpiness. This road completely sucks. For the past 15, we've gotten 297. It's 36 degrees out still. So far, we've driven 120.6. I've also been going either the speed limit or 5 over. I don't really like to go fast at night on the dark roads. Especially when you're out kind of in the middle of nowhere. I don't want to hit a deer or something, or going super fast. So that's where we're at. 16% when we get home. Let's see how it goes. Okay, I'm home. I was close. It was 36.8 miles. I said about 37, so I take it as a win. We have driven 132.6 miles since the last charge. We did an average of 320. The last 15 driving home, I did 270. It's not bad. It's still 37 degrees outside, 16%. Car was right after it warmed the battery up. It never accounts for that really, so you always got to plus or minus 5% whenever you go to do that in cold weather. Also remember, we did start at 90%, not 100. So 100 would have been the full 240, but I have degrade of about 2 miles, give or take. Sometimes it shows 239, sometimes it shows 238. So it's whatever. Let's see here. What else we got? Oh, I'm getting yelled at too. Because it does know that it is cold outside, it does yell at me and say that. So I also believe we started at 39% when I left, or overnight. So yesterday overnight we were at 39, and then when I got into the car to drive home, we were at 37. So we lost some percent there, 2%. I'm not sure how many miles that is. Way too late to do math. What else are we missing? Anything else we missing here? That's probably about it. So now it's 11:30. I am going to plug in because obviously I'm being yelled at, and I want to be able to make it to work and back tomorrow because it is going to actually get colder. Again, though, remember we started at 90%, and now we're here. It's not too bad. I think that was 211 miles. 213 miles. I think we started at. So 213 miles, and we had a degrade lost of, and we only drove 132.6. And I did preheat. I preheated going 2, so I was still at home. I did preheat 2. I did preheat when we went out to dinner, and then I did preheat when we came out of dinner. So that's 3 preheats so far, and then I did preheat when coming home, and I did a full preheat for about 25 minutes to 30 minutes. So that was it was nice and warm in the car. I actually had to turn it down. It's off right now because I don't want to mess up the sound. But I did actually have to turn the heat down to 70. I did preheat at 77 degrees because when I did click the app to start preheating, it said that it was 38 in the interior. So once I got in the car, I reduced the heat down to 70, put the heated seat on 1, and I did turn the heated steering wheel on, but that probably takes no juice at all. I think that's about it. That wraps up everything there. So you let me know if 240 miles is good for you, especially if you don't live in the cold. It's going to be fantastic. Now, if you do live in the cold, you can have what I have. But you California people, yeah, you guys got it good over there. So that's about it. That's a trip on a cold weekend of doing a bunch of things and driving a lot, all on one single charge, and that is at 90% that we started at. So let's see how, let's see how it goes overnight with it charging up. Maybe I'll give an update if I remember in the morning.